was so clever because the author, this book is billed to be, the point of it is it's a kid's book to put the kids to sleep. So there's no action, there's no Three Little Pigs, no Pinocchio, it's just it's gonna be boring book. What a smart thing to do. It's by Will Hackett Jones who put this together. And Will is on the phone. We said we'd give him a call. Will, good afternoon, and thanks for being with us today. How are you doing?
Good afternoon, Ryan. I'm doing splendidly, thanks.
I'm telling you, please give us the origin story to this book because it's so much fun. I'd love to know what happened. Where did it come from?
The origin story is entirely true. I've been struggling to write a novel for the last 2.5 years. I've actually written it, but I'm editing it now, and it's taken forever as well. But I'd finished the first draft. We were on the plane to New Zealand to see some family. Yeah. And the first sort of, you stop off in Shanghai on the way. The first part of the flight, my daughter hadn't slept at all. She's 5. And, it was fun. She was watching films and whatnot. But by the time we'd had our 12-hour stopover in Shanghai, got on the next plane, she was exhausted. And you know that stage where kids get to when they're so tired they can't get to sleep?
Yes.
Well, she was there. And, you've now got a 12-hour flight ahead of you with, the seat in front getting kicked, the glasses and drinks getting knocked over, all that sort of fun going on. And my poor wife was sort of dozing off and every 2 minutes getting a foot in the face or something. And I just thought, this can't, there must be a solution. So I unbuckled my seatbelt, knelt down next to her. And I don't know where it came from. Like it just sort of downloaded into my head. But I just started muttering the most pleasant, but equally utterly uneventful story I could think of. And I will concede that the first version it's about 80% similar to the actual published version, but it was a bit too interesting.
Yeah, okay, but we can't be having that.
No, exactly. So I tried it out a few more. It worked, basically. After about 10 minutes, she was asleep. And I tried it out a few more times in New Zealand. And the more curious, inquisitive children would start asking, a butterfly, or what kind of apple was it? Or, stuff like that. I was like, damn it, this is too interesting.
So you had any detail that might beget curiosity or beget a question had to be killed. So you have to kill off any... Like it takes a skill to be this boring.
Oh, it does. Everyone wants us to have dragons and all kinds of fun, exciting stuff. And I get it. I mean, geez, I love The Gruffalo, for example. Great book. But at the same time, it's kind of like handing your kid a cup of espresso before bed and saying, good night.
Oh, that's great. Yeah, it is. It's too exciting. They want more. Then they want the room and whatever. So you had to construct a story about the old wooden house. I mean, at the risk of people falling asleep at the wheel, can you give us a 30-second sort of...
I can give you a little demo. So the book has sort of reading instructions in it for the reader and, urges them to read it slowly and to gradually get quieter and quieter, to do pauses. And the pauses are absolutely vital because it's during the pauses, between the readings that the child falls asleep. So it goes like this. It's bedtime now, little one, and I'm going to tell you a perfectly dull story to help you get to sleep. It's so dull, you could even call it boring. Now, for me to get started, I need to make sure you've been to the loo. Have you? And right at that moment, almost invariably, little kids up to sort of 6 or 7 start answering you. So it's kind of almost interactive to start with, which is very sweet. I ask if they've got a drink of water and if they've brushed their teeth, and then we start. So... close your eyes and keep them closed, and we can begin. And of course, we start off like a fairy tale. So it goes, once upon a time, on a small hill, there stood an old, brown, wooden house. And it's literally just dull but familiar, kind of, comforting details.
Yes.
And on it goes.
And on it goes. That's great. And you do sound like, we were just listening to your voice, you do sound like the actor who plays Paddington. So you could do the audio voice, Ben Whishaw. You could do the audio book for this as well. And there's that's your daughter saying, give me another story. I'm waiting.
Yeah, probably.
But you've got a good reaction to the book so far anyway? It's people are enjoying it, Will?
They are. So I've been, it's utterly overwhelming, actually. The number, every day I'm getting responses in now. People sending pictures of sleeping children, people sending stuff like, my favorite review so far, I think, has been, Dear Will, I got your book. We read it to my daughter last night. She fell asleep at the 11th minute. It's about a 15-minute book if you observe all the pauses. Yes. Fell asleep about the 11th minute. And I just have to say, I thought the whole thing about it being a boring book was just marketing hype. But actually, it was. It was really dull, and it sent her to sleep.
Oh, well, it's great. So, listen, congratulations. I love the story, and I really appreciate you taking our call today. Good luck with it all.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. Will Hackett-Jones, author of The Old Wooden House. And who needs Calpol when you got a book like that? Now, here's some new music now. Hayley Williams.
Yes, I saw her spiraled.
Well, thank you so much for that.
Thank you. That was lovely.
Really enjoyed it. And yeah, thanks so much for coming on and telling us about the book. And good luck with everything in the future.
My pleasure. Thank you very much.
All right, take care. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.